Mapping of the city, it shows that there is a lot of calming, no more, but a very individual terrorist attacks. The only one attacking a post of the resistance, checkpoint of the resistance area, which means that the security plan is taking effect.
What about the Sudanese troops? Who invited this? Supposedly there's thousands of Sudanese troops. Did Hadi invite them? Who invited them?
We invited them.
And what do you think of that, given that they're indicted by the ICC for genocide and war crimes? How does it make sense?
No. We think that the Arab coalition is there in Yemen under the invitation from the legitimate government. And you can dispute that, but this is true.
Ambassador, I'm saying their track record of the Sudanese troops.
It is said that your government will conduct the investigation. Can you say
Look, it's not my government that's conducting the investigation. Medicine Sans Frontières issue press release. They point to the coalition. The coalition say.
Mr. Lee.
Sure. Also on Yemen. Sorry.
I wanted to ask you. Seen a copy of a letter that was sent by, you could say, by the Houthis or signed by Mohammed Abdul-Salam to the envoy, Ismail Ould Cheikh Ahmed, taking much issue to what he said to the Security Council, but obviously people always take issue. But they've asked specifically, we hereby demand an official clarification from you with respect to the position, asking him to clarify about the consultations in Muscat and the 7-point plan, or basically describing the talks as useless chatter. So I wanted to, he's the envoy of the Secretary General. Mm-hmm. Is the Secretary General aware of this letter and aware of this critique, and what's the response?
Well, I personally haven't seen the letter. I mean, it's, as we've often said, in the run-ups and during negotiations on difficult political issues, there will be different sides that complain or are not happy. I think the statement by the Special Envoy speaks for itself. I think there's no, he stands by it. He's continuing his work. He's continuing his travels in the region to try to set a time and a place for these discussions.
But if he said, as he did, that the Houthi side had agreed in its entirety to the resolution, not with basically the sort of reservations they made in these Muscat points, if the Houthis are saying they never agreed to that, doesn't it, somebody's, either the talks aren't happening or he misspoke, or he didn't?
Well, I don't
misspeak.
think, I think the communications between the Special Envoy and the Houthi and other parties will also take place in private, and I'm sure if they have issues, they will raise them privately
And
as
just
well.
one other thing, has he said anything about this airstrike on the MSF hospital in Yemen? I mean, it seems like he's the envoy.
Well, I mean, I think a statement by the Secretary General obviously covers his Special Envoy.